this invention, this toilet-based invention that I've yet to really come up with a catchy name for, other than the back blow toilet seat, is, may seem like a whimsical invention, but it really is a real problem. It's a problem I have, big time, and always have had. And it won't keep your toilet clean exactly, but what it does is, especially when you get, dare I say it, diarrhea and stuff like that, it has a tendency to just go up under the hinges and sometimes even out on the floor. And it's a pain in the butt to clean up, and it's like I said, it just happens every now and then, but boy, I'll tell you, it's a mess. And even though this won't prevent a mess from occurring, at least it'll keep it confined to that shield, that fecal shield on the device, instead of it going up under the hinges and everything. So it's far easier to clean up, and that's the whole thing. And again, I know I'm not the only one that has that problem. I've seen evidence of that in commercial restrooms. In fact, that's why commercial restrooms typically have deep bowl toilets, because they tend to get messed up less. And if you think about it, that's probably the only reason we have deep bowl toilets, simply because people were messing them up. These shallow bowls, that happens, but a lot of households have shallow bowl toilets. And in fact, I've never been owned a house that didn't have one in it. So basically, most houses are too compact for them, to have a commercial sized toilet in it. So at the end of the day, I know that this has got to be a problem that maybe a lot of people have, but I'm really not sure, because who has statistics on this? But at the end of the day, it does make sense. That's why commercial toilets would tend to be designed this way. Because otherwise, what's the practical reason to really have a deep bowl? It really doesn't make sense. It's a more expensive toilet, etc. So there's got to be a practical reason for it. The barrier fecal shield, which is what I finally named this thing, is one of those products that if you watch the infomercial I did, you'll see I'm not really illustrating anything, but honestly, anybody that has that problem or is familiar with it will get it just by seeing how it works. So you really don't actually have to go there, so to speak. So it actually makes it more practical to advertise on DRTV than I thought. Because originally I was thinking the only way to do it's a guerrilla style campaign, which I did throw together a little guerrilla style commercial that would probably go viral to raise awareness, but it may not be necessary to do that. Anyway, and if I included that in your video set, it's graphic and uses foul language, but that's what it takes to go viral, really, with some of these things. With something like this, it's ripe to go viral. But anyway, if I include it in your set, you can watch it or not. If I didn't include it, just ask. I'll email you a link.